So I want to talk a little bit about cabinetry. People in the market for cabinets, what to look for, what not to look for. And the first and foremost, budget plays a factor. These big box stores, they're going to offer a box, quote unquote, box cabinet. Some of those are okay. Some of those absolutely are not okay. That doesn't matter how cheap they are. At some point, they're not good enough to install in a house. They won't hold up long enough. Even if it's a rental property, you're going to be back over there in a couple of years replacing them, and it's not feasible to do that. So first and foremost, budget plays a factor. I am a believer that soft close hinges should be standard. If you're going to buy any cabinet, it should have a soft close hinge. Just for durability, just for kids, just for anybody. You'll never hear a door slam again. So, now let's talk about custom shops versus a box cabinet. So custom shops can build you, let's say you've got an opening that's 72 inches and 3/8. They will build you a 72 and 3/8 cabinet. Whereas a quote unquote box cabinet, you will get a 72-inch box. You'll actually get two 36s more than likely, or a 40 and a 32. You'll have to put those together, and then you'll put what's called a filler at the end. The thing is, I'm never going to knock a true cabinet maker, but in today's times of people mass producing these high quality cabinets, cabinet makers are a dying breed unless you are a full custom, doing $150,000 kitchen type cabinet shop, and there's not a lot of those around anymore. So, yes, they do have their ups and downs. Custom cabinet shop, you can go any color, any door, any type of wood, any stain. Downside, most of the time in our area, North Mississippi, we're going to be 3 to 4 months on most cabinet guys. That's not any crazy full custom stuff. That's just kind of run of the mill. Whereas we sell cabinets every day that I can order on Monday, and they're here by Friday, ready for us to assemble. Generally allow a week to 2 weeks, depending on the job size, for us to assemble. Most of the time, you're 3 weeks ready to go in a house. Cabinet shops cannot compete. They just can't. Second thing is the finish on a box cabinet. A lot of the companies we order from, they're painted by robotics. You're not going to match that with the human eye. You're never going to match that. I know some people that can lay down paint like nobody's business, but you will not compete against a robot. There's no overspray. There's no fish eyes. There's no anything. It's essentially perfect. The big thing to watch when you're buying cabinets in a big box store, know if that cabinet is painted, number one, or know if it is dipped. And what I mean when I say dipped, a lot of cabinets are generally, they're just dipped in plastic. It looks like paint. It's white. It's shiny. You think it's paint. It, matter of fact, is not. It is a plastic, which also means you scratch it, you don't fix that scratch. It's unfixable, and it just flakes off. And at some point, the whole cover will come off, and you're left with a raw, unpaintable door. I would not recommend those cabinets for anybody for any reason. Those cabinets generally are only going to be maybe 10% cheaper than a good cabinet. I know, we sell them every day. Thank you very much. That's going to be the little insight today. If you like what I'm telling you, you think it's helped you in any way, please hit the like and follow button down below. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys, gals. Have a great one.